welcome back to the Death Zone! My name is Nightmare Death Zone, and we are in For Honor, the campaign, episode 6. So, here we go, you guys. This is where we left off. We're about to siege the samurai. Oh no, it's Weeaboo Samurai! No, just joke around. It's just basically a joke that I feel like that a lot of people already called the samurai all weeaboos. I feel like that a lot of people have already did that and should not be offensive towards anybody, or I don't know. I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody. It's just a joke that a lot of people have been calling the samurai in this game weeaboos and all that because they added the weeaboo emote, I think. There is a weeaboo effect or emote, right? I don't remember, but yeah, sorry about that. But let's just do this. Let's have some fun. I think I'm in the mood to play some For Honor today. I woke up a little while ago. I played Fallout Shelter, fixing my Fallout Shelter and all that. My food was very low, and I did not notice. And I got attacked by a Deathclaws. So yeah, let's do this. Okay.
Hoping for quick spoils and perhaps the glory of victory, the Vikings turned their attention on their neighbors across the sea. The samurai lands were guarded by an ancient sea fort, one that the Vikings believed to be poorly defended.
It was not poorly defended, I think, right? Let's see. I realize the samurai actually kind of have weak houses. Like if you start out with a fire in a war, the samurai's houses could burn down very easily. I just realized that. While the knights actually have really strong houses and the Vikings do. Vikings use metal and wood.
Apollyon's war had taken us to the edge of extinction. But that raid reminded us of who we are. We began with a fortress on the sea. But they knew we were coming. Through the gates!
I am Raider!
I welcome you all! The gates of that fortress had worked for a century. All we had to do was get through them. Warborn!
Warborn! I like how we have the green. Why would we have green?
Those gates moved. The whole plan changed.
Like, I like how the green type of thing goes. Why would we have the mintish fucking green color or something, like, instead of blue? Like, it looks nice. Like, see how it looks? Just like we could have had the color for at least one of the factions instead. Like if they were to do this instead of using like red and blue for a defensive, like if they were to add a new update, I feel like that they would add. I feel like that the best update they could add is faction war colors, where you know, they make a match with only factions could actually be, and you would have to be on the side of your faction, basically. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be kind of awesome to see. I feel like that later in the day, people would just get bored of it at the end, but not exactly. Like, more like kind of similar to the Siege, you know, the Breach ones. You know how they have the Breach? Make it more like a Siege instead of, you know, the Breach as well. Like, at the same time, make it like different maps with Siege maps, and then make it where it has to do with factions and all that. Like, if you're part of the Night faction, you'll probably wear a different color. If you're, like, you know, you'll wear, like, orange or something like that, or yellow. If you're part of, or you'll probably wear red or yellow. If you're part of the Samurai faction, you'll probably wear, probably a type of sea color blue. For the Viking faction, you'll wear this color. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be a good idea. I feel like that would be a good idea.
Ropes! Grapples, here!
Like, make basically, Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh!
Go! Lead the climb!
How do I dodge? Ay, ay, ay!
Need to open that gate.
But basically, like I was saying, I feel like that would be a good idea to put like a game mode for factions. If they ever were to come out with a new update, I feel like that would be an awesome idea. Because just to do that would seem fucking awesome, and give each faction a color when they go to war against each other. Because then it would like help out with the war and all that between factions and stuff like that, and make it where it actually goes with, you know, how we deploy our troops and all that. We get to command our own army, kind of. Kind of seems it would be awesome. It would. I don't think it would get boring for a while, actually, but it will get boring at a certain while if there wasn't anything new in it. So yeah. Well, yeah. Sorry that I'm just talking about stuff, you guys. It's just I really would like to see that stuff actually happen like that and see how it would turn out. But leave in the comments below, you guys, of what you guys would think would be awesome to see. If Marauder would you guys like to see like a faction war and all that with a game mode where, like, depends what faction you're part of, you'll be on teams with the people you're faction with. Like, say if people go into a game and they're all Knight faction, they'll all be on teams against the Vikings or against the Samurai. Make things a little bit more interesting. Die in the pit that you deserve. I will not bow to you, samurai! I am Raider! Ah! Very smiling! That's what you deserve.
Where's the damn gate controls?
It's down there. Ah! The damn gate controls are down there! Samurai! You are dead. Oh, there's another samurai. Where the hell are you all coming from?
The war machines of the samurai often make ours look like toys. They learned much during their exodus, and from many different peoples. If they hadn't, they wouldn't be such a threat.
The samurai are such a threat. This fucker is being a bitch. Die in hell! That's our Orochi. Right off the edge! Ah! I will kill those arrow users. Those frickin' arrow users. God damn it, you frickers! Ah! You are dead! Oh, whatever. Oh, there's something over there. I gotta look at it.
The sea fort of the samurai guarded one of the very few places in the mire where a fleet could safely come to shore. And it was an ancient place.
That chain should do it.
I'll be right back. I forgot my headphones are broken, so if I walk a certain way, they will fall off my head. Turn! Ah, yeah! That did not even look realistic. I just did.
All we needed to do now was push them back.
Aha! You die, samurai! We are Vikings! Charge them at will!
The samurai had no ancient ancestors in these lands. They came after the fall from another land far to the east. But they had been enthusiastic in their rebuilding.
Fire! Kill them all! Kill them all! Kill them
battle was won. Only their commander remained.
Before the waters receded, that entrance was a canal. Imagine. Ships sailing through into waters that are now only swamp. The world has changed.
Charge them at will!
The fort's commander was...
God damn it. Let's not listen to that.
貴様か蛮族めが全てをぶち壊しよってこの城は落ちた。もはや兵もおらぬ。我が命もほどなく尽きよう。門を開いたのは貴様だ。その命であがれ。
You're in my way!
Freaking samurai! I really hate the Kensei. I really fucking do. I'd rather face against another raider.
はい。
Frick you, Kensei! Charge you, I will! How dare you! You savage! I fucking hate that! Get over here! Ah! I use revenge on you because you're a dick! Stop guard breaking me, you
回しき化け物め。
bitch! Oh my god! No! Oh! Come on. You fucking bitch! My god, what the hell? Ah!
大した腕。
No! That's bullcrap. I hate it when the Kensei does that crap. No! No! I refuse to die!
蛮族に打ち負けろ。
Oh shit, he is revenge mode. Oh no! I'm dead. You fucking spam me! Oh, fuck you, Kensei! I really do actually hate the Kensei in this game, yeah, I do. Because usually, half the time when I went against people use them, they've been dicks with that.
You're in my way!
And it's really fucking annoying. Seriously. Charge you, I will! And now you're gonna die! Fuck you and your guard breaking, Kensei! You fucking bullshit asshole! God damn it! So fucking stupid!
なかなか。
Ah! Motherfucker! What the fuck? God damn it! Blocking work! Oh my god, no! You dumb! No, you fucking Kensei! Ah, my god, I'm gonna die because of this bullcrap non-stop. I really hate the Kensei.
花は
Die!
満ちたか。
What the fuck? I'm trying to block that and it won't fucking work. Ah! 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 Oh my god. This Kensei is bullshit! You can always know that I'm always gonna rage against the Kensei. I really fucking hate that character. I even hate if it's a bot. No! See, it doesn't make sense when it fucking does that shit. It's bullcrap. Damn it! Okay, I need to be smart about this. What the hell? Why? Oh, okay, I hate this game of how its mechanics are so stupid. Seriously. Mechanics are very stupid. Clearly the blocking crap. The guard break. Bullshit. Don't look at me! Stupid asshole! Don't look at crap! Yeah, frick you and your spammy, you crap bastard! Frick you and your spammy! Kick your ass! I will kick your ass! Spammer! Oh my god, no!
That day reminded our people what Viking fury could do. The Great Raid, they would call it. And it had begun.
I feel so frustrated. I don't care if that's a bot. I hate the Kenseis. There are certain characters that I really hate in For Honor, and people get angry at me for it, then okay. But in For Honor, there are some characters that I hate because of reasons of how people use them. Including how the bots act with them. I don't like the shamans on the Viking side. I don't like the Kenseis. I really don't like certain other characters. There's basically probably 5 characters that I do not like people using against me. Basically. Because it's like really bullcrap half the time. And I always die actually half the time because it's so bullcrap. It's like, you gotta be kidding me! I fall off the edge. Yeah, it's like, it turns out certain point go like, no, and stuff like that. But okay, let's move on to the other thing.
To reach the great city of the Emperor, the Vikings now faced the Mire. Here, brute force would not suffice. Skill and knowledge would be needed to cross safely. The war-born Valkyrie, Runa, was sent to find a way through.
Oh, we played as Valkyrie. I wish that they allow us to be able to change our main character, because whenever it goes for certain characters, I wish that they would allow us to change it and see what it looks like for how the other things would look like for each of the other characters, but they never allow us to change our main character's look, I think. Anymore after what we choose. It's like really, like, it's like annoying basically just do that. Maybe we'll all look like somebody else during the campaign. Nope, you're stuck with your choice. And basically, yeah.
The Mire. An apt name for a terrible place. I was sent to find a way through. Let's start by finding an outpost, or a camp, or something.
Taking the beach was one thing. Crossing the mire was another. But there was no plunder to be gained along the shore. The wealth of the samurai lay beyond the swamp.
Here comes these annoying bastards. Oh, more Kensei. Kensai's. God damn it, why? Why? I'll be freaking annoying with this crap if I have to. Come on, bring it on, enemies. Ah! Freak you, Kensai's! I'll freak up fucking spamming you! Oh, the Orochi's gonna be a bitch, I can tell you that. Yeah, like I said, Orochi's gonna try to be a bitch. Frick you, Orochi. Like I said, bitch! I hit the Orochi where people use it. It's very. Ah! I killed you. Okay, let's say you're out heal. So, how's your guys' day going? I'm in the swamp. I hope that Shrek doesn't come and find me. He's gonna be yelling at me, get out of my swamp! And stuff like that. Let's do this. Yeah! Yep, you're dead. Hiya! Cookies! Cookies! Damn it, there's no cookies! There's no cookies! Cookies! He's still alive. Oh shit.
Whoever that warrior had alerted was probably who I wanted to talk to.
Guess what? Mom.
They had one of our missing scouts captive.
Ah! Ah! Yeah! 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 Die, Orochi! I am Warlord! Why do they make the Valkyrie actually sound like, you know, The Apollyon? They actually kind of made the Apollyon and the Valkyrie sound similar. Kind of takes the feel away.
Warborn, you've done well to stay alive.
There was activity by the docks to the north.
You're going up here to get this very quickly. Down you go! Down! Okay, let's go. Let's go by the docks. See what you're talking about. Fuck, there's arrows. Some frickin' arrows. Die! Die! Die!
It smells of dead fish and rot.
Yeah! Cookies! 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 No, there's no cookies! No! There's no cookies. Where's all the cookies? Too bad we can't break that open. The frick of you! I would shoot you with an arrow for doing that crap. Try to... I know, I just got lucky with those 2 hits. I guess I get lucky. Oh, you're dead. That did not help out your team that well. Die, big fat man! You Shidoki will die! Ah! No! Ah! Yeah! Die! More bombs. You go this way. Okay, let's let ourselves revive a little bit. Healing powers. Oh, so there's a samurai over there. Okay. Hey,
Which
samurai.
way to the docks, I wonder? Maybe one of them would know how to get to the city.
You son of a bitch! Ah! You're dead. Oh, here comes Kensei. Kensai's a bitch. Kensai's a bitch. You're gonna die, Kensai. Ah! I said you were gonna die. Just in case, I'll throw this in the Batman. Die. Die. He's gonna run, I already tell you that. Oh, never mind.
So? What did they tell you?
I don't speak Japanese.
Well, now what? We need maps.
There's a monastery.
How do you know? Wait here. I'll get reinforcements. Wait for us here.
The Valkyrie does not listen. Oh, wait a minute. So wait a minute. Now we're at here? Okay. Valkyrie is one of my favorite characters in this game. I just gotta say that. So is the Warden. Big fan of the Raider as well.
Finally.
And the Conqueror. I'm the Orochi kind of, but I don't like when people use that character against me.
I guess that what I needed would be near the top. Seemed reasonable.
Yes, it's reasonable. But the samurai have all the cookies! I'm gonna kick their asses! Okay, hold down, go that way. Hold down, down. Okay. Press X and then press hold square. Okay, let's test this out. Okay, it's like that. Bye-bye. You guys saw that, right? Oh my god, that's funny. Okay. Let's go check over here.
Just need to get to the top, I think.
Yeah, I see that. I like that move. That's gonna come in handy. I just forgot all the moves about the...
Whoever the lone scout was who found that monastery must have wondered what a Blackstone Knight's body was doing there so far from home. They would find out soon enough.
Huh. Oh no, it's Nabushi. Nabushi's a character that I will be using in For Honor. I plan to use almost every single character except for certain characters, like Berserker for one. I feel like that I could be really good with Berserker, but no. I might end up changing my mind about Shigoki, probably. But, what else? The Kensai I'm definitely never fucking using. Shaman, hell no. I really hate that character a lot. And maybe Centurion. I just feel like that there might just only be 3 characters I'll probably never use at all. And the rest I will probably end up using for different classes, like my first class. It's gonna be Valkyrie, Warden, Raider. No, actually Raider should be my second as well, but first one is Valkyrie, Warden, Conqueror, and basically, what is it called? Lawbringer. And Orochi, I feel like. And Gladiator.
God.
Oh, Gladiator.
I hope they're
But, oh no, you son of a bitch! You got me! Try again! How the... Well, I wasn't expecting that. And that's never happened to me on this map like that. Oh, we're facing against Nabushi again. Yeah, that's why I don't like Nabushi. He has that bleed fucking damage. It's so fucking annoying because people spam that crap. I'm actually right about certain stuff I'm saying. People do spam Nabushi's thing, and I've been, like, lately how I've been playing the game, I've been seeing people run away from me, and then fucking spam that shit at me. It's, like, really annoying. It's, like, their new strategy. It's, like, it feels like to me that they're being wussies, basically, fighting me. That's just how I feel. When people run away from me in a battle, they're gonna go and get help. Okay, I get that, but if they're just gonna run away from me and then just gank me like a motherfucker, to me that is cowards.
Lovely.
To me that is
He
cowards.
failed to escape their
strength.
homeland during their exodus. I have not heard any tales that describe his fate. But I do know that the Emperor who rules their city now is false.
See, they sound the same! Bye-bye. But yeah, but basically, why am I not talking a lot? Because I'm like right now focused right now. It clearly, if anybody gets offensive, like, towards what I'm saying about certain characters in For Honor, then okay. I'm not gonna say I'm sorry about that. It's because of how I feel about certain characters. People should not judge me for that. They should be, okay, well, that guy doesn't like that certain character. I understand. Not gonna like go butthurt about it. So I'm just saying if anybody gets offensive by it, I'm not gonna say I'm sorry about that. Because they shouldn't be butthurt about it. It's just a character For Honor, so. Yeah, frick you! Fricky. Oh my god, don't get in my way! Oh, I hate this Orochi already! I want to kill you right now because you're being a bullshit bitch! Orochi's dead. Now you. You're dead. Cookies! Yes, they have cookies in this jar. I'm just checking around the area firstly before I even start the one thing that I need to. I need to get up there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Shigoki. Where the hell did you come from? Frick you! I'm not dealing with that Shigoki's bull crap. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go up here, see what's all up here. Oh, look at this, that's all this. Okay. No, you, I want my cookies! I said I want my cookies, motherfucker! Ah! You son of a bitch! I will not die to you. Hello. Also, if anybody's wondering, I'm Dark. No. Blake has joined, which I am doing a video on the campaign episode thing.
I hear someone nearby.
Yeah. Right now, here's my last video for this episode. I'm on episode 6, what I'm doing. Yeah. Right here. Samurai will die! Oh crap. Ah! You know what, I'm gonna wait. Frick that. I'm not dying here by a little bot. I will throw the spear right up into their head. So yeah, here we go, dude. I'm gonna let myself revive. Okay. There we go. Break that, break those jars, and have the fire bomb just in case when I need an easy escape. escape. There's samurai over here. If there's anything, I'm gonna kill them. Nope, there's nothing.
Vikings came into the mire once before, decades ago. They came through the waterways with their ships. The sounding of the gongs filled the air. By nightfall, no Viking stood in samurai lands. It was a lesson they would not forget.
Oh, here comes the Orochi. So I want to check if there's a... Oh, fuck, there's 2 Orochis. What was that? Fuck, I just wasted it. Damn it! Oh, that's Orochi, the bitch. You're dead, Orochi. These are all female Orochis.
Well, what story mode are you on right now?
I am basically on where you're the Valkyrie and you're trying to get the map thing.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's
Or the big
annoying.
swampy place.
It's my least favorite fucking mission. This is my least favorite.
I should be quick.
You gotta be kidding me! Another freaking Orochi comes out of nowhere? What the hell? What the? Oh, I just fucking died. That's bullshit.
So you can invite me to your group now.
Right now on the story mission. Right now I'm doing an episode art, so I will not be able to do that.
Yeah, it's story mode is multiplayer.
Yeah, I know, but right now I'm on a mission, so I'm not gonna restart it right now.
Bitch.
I gotta complete this, and then I'll add you to the group. In which, when the cutscenes come on, I gotta really have it quiet because, you know, I want everybody to hear it.
Hold on, I need to do something really quick here.
Okay. Motherfucker! You know what, I'm just gonna go over here, just go up on top of the tower, not even worry about anything.
This place.
Son of a bitch! Die! You know what? No, fuck you. I'm not fucking gonna get it. No. Don't tell me Elizabeth actually sees me and now they're coming down after me. Need to revive my health. Come on. Quickly. Quickly! Ah, 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 oh, ee. Ay, da, 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 do, 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 do. Sorry. Okay, we're going up here. Up the stairs we go. And then we end up finding a bitch trying to come after us. Get off the edge. Burn by fire. That's what you get, you frickin' Orochi trying to come at my ass. There's even another enemy up here.
Gods, I hope there are maps up there.
There is. Frickin' Shigoki! Sagoki, you bitch! Let's grab a map.
Archers!
That guy looks like he has a tiger face. Now we need to get here. I'm not focusing on stay here for long. Okay, well, this is time where we left. This time where we get out of here.
In hindsight, I should probably have waited for backup.
I'm running for it.
Head down and run.
Nope, not that way.
Too many to fight. I needed to just run.
Ah. Here we go.
I had what we needed. A way through the mire. The city would be ours.
The city would be ours for Warborn! Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so now since this is the end of
Oh,
episode
bitches!
6. Hey, Bubble Blake.
I'm to murder somebody.
Okay. Well, since this is the end of episode 6 for the campaign, next episode we'll be basically out there and we'll be basically attacking the samurai's main area. And that will be the last campaign of the Vikings. Then we'll be playing as a samurai on the next one. So basically, yeah. Hope that you guys like these two little video things. I hope that you guys like that gigantic siege battle right there. That was awesome, I know it was. So all I have to say now is subscribe to the channel, you guys. Leave a comment below. And slice the living crap out of that like button. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.